is the federal government's way of prioritizing.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, in the first 50 days of 2025, Immigration and Customs Enforcement conducted over 32,809 arrests, surpassing the total on-site arrests for all of fiscal year 2024, 33,242. The raids targeted individuals with final deportation orders or criminal records, including 9,639 charged with assault, 6,398 involved in driving under the influence, and 1,479 with weapons violations.
Criminals off American streets.
These raids took place in major cities like Chicago, Miami, Los Angeles, Atlanta, New York City, and Newark. The operations focused on those with criminal convictions or final deportation orders, but also included non-criminal immigration violators. As of May 2025, the campaign is reportedly ongoing, though the latest official data has not been released. The Trump administration emphasizes that this campaign is not just about deportation, but aims to restore public trust in the immigration system. According to Customs and Border Protection, illegal border crossings at the southern border have dropped 95% since Trump took office, reaching the lowest level since 2020.
Bathrobe and hair bond.
DHS also promotes self-deportation through the CBP Home app, allowing those without legal status to leave in an organized manner with potential opportunities to return legally in the future. This approach balances law enforcement with humanitarian considerations. The campaign is supported by significant technological and infrastructure improvements. ICE received $500 million in additional funding from Congress in March 2025, expanding detention capacity from 41,000 to over 47,000 beds. A bill proposed by Senator Lindsey Graham could provide $175 billion for border security and immigration enforcement, enabling ICE to hire 20,000 new personnel and build modern detention facilities. These investments enhance enforcement efficiency and create thousands of jobs, boosting the economy. DHS has partnered with federal agencies like the FBI, DEA, and IRS to strengthen investigation capabilities. For example, in Florida, ICE and state authorities apprehended 1,120 individuals in 1 week, including violent criminals and gang members. Campaigns like Operation Tidal Wave demonstrate the effectiveness of federal-local partnerships, with 579 Section 287G, agreements signed to authorize local police to assist ICE.
Several hours of waiting.
Technology plays a critical role. ICE upgraded a $30 million contract with Palantir to deploy data analytics tools, improving the accuracy of identifying violators. The user-friendly CBP Home app helps those voluntarily departing manage the process, reducing strain on detention systems and enhancing transparency.
He's led away in handcuffs.
The deportation campaign delivers significant economic and social benefits. By prioritizing the removal of serious violators, the Trump administration is creating a safer environment, particularly in areas affected by immigration-related crime. According to the Center for Immigration Studies, enhanced enforcement could save billions in public service costs, such as healthcare and education. Businesses in Florida, Texas, and California report an increase in legal workers, filling gaps in industries like construction, agriculture, and services. Immigrants permitted to stay through new evaluation programs contribute to the economy through labor, consumption, and taxes. In Florida, local communities have seen economic growth due to this new workforce. Socially, the campaign sparks discussions about legal compliance and community integration. DHS has launched support programs, including cultural exchange events and English classes, to bridge gaps between immigrant and Native communities. In Miami, these activities have drawn thousands, strengthening diversity and unity. Rather than focusing solely on deportation, the administration is building a transparent, fair, and efficient system that offers opportunities for law-abiding individuals. With modern technology, infrastructure investments, and international cooperation, the campaign delivers positive results, from reducing illegal crossings to creating jobs and enhancing community safety. The U.S. is moving closer to becoming a secure, prosperous, and just nation. The raids have prompted reactions from other countries, particularly Mexico, which is preparing to receive deportees. The Mexican government has set up temporary shelters in cities like Tijuana and Ciudad Juarez, but is concerned about its capacity to handle tens of thousands. Mexico has also called for U.S. cooperation to avoid a humanitarian crisis.
And we're on the move.
International organizations like the United Nations have raised concerns about human rights issues related to mass deportations, arguing that these measures may violate international human rights standards. However, the Trump administration has dismissed these criticisms, asserting that it is acting within the bounds of the law.
80 hours of surveillance.
The nationwide deportation raids, launched in January 2025 and continuing into May, are part of the Trump administration's strategy to reform the U.S. immigration system. They have achieved goals like reducing illegal crossings and enhancing security, but have also sparked controversy over human rights, economic impacts, and social divisions.
Legally removed from the United States, and
While the administration stresses the necessity of these measures, human rights organizations and immigrant communities worry about long-term consequences. Immigration remains one of America's greatest challenges, requiring a balanced approach to meet the needs of all stakeholders.
Razor wire and into the
Homeland Security.
This article has utilized reliable sources and perspectives from social media to provide a comprehensive view. For a deeper understanding, readers can refer to statements from DHS, CBP, or reports from Reuters, The Guardian, and WOLA.
ICE will also arrest, immigrants that are here that may not have criminal records. To that, you say what?
We've had a total of 8.
to that, what we are focused on is obviously public safety, national security threats. But then there are those two
operations on this.
The wife is a USC. She naturalized here recently, and she didn't file an I-130 for him.
The problem is once we make an arrest,
migrants